Hello. Now I'm about to play battleship.
Yes,
So let's play.
Don't talk. Use your bathroom to talk.
Opponent's turn.
Quiet, please. Quiet. You come back to the bathroom.
Well, tell him don't say
Quiet.
to me.
Quiet.
You said something to me.
Quiet. Both of
No.
you.
Yes, you did. No, I did. Don't
Okay,
talk to me.
man.
Tell him to shut up. Okay, you can shut up. I don't care.
Hey,
you're man.
Stop. Stop it
No,
now.
that's not good. No.
Please sit here.
Oh, someone's better than me.
Okay, what please?
We got 2 ounces of horse shot.
Okay.
Number 1 is got 2 ounces.
Okay. Quiet please now, okay? We're gonna go over these together. Let's go over these, and if you're finished, make it quiet and pay attention. Pay attention. Question 1 was, what was the basic political unit of Sumer? That's how it's pronounced, Sumer. Very good, Antonio. The city-state. Let me call on you, okay? Raise your hand. The city-state, okay? In other words, each city and the rural area around it, the country around it, was its own government. It had a king, and that king ruled that city and the rural area or the farms around it. Okay? And another city had its own king. Each one of those was a city, was a state unto itself. So they're called city-states. The city itself was a state, its own government. Okay? 1B.
I know B.
Antonio was next, I think.
You go.
Okay, thank you, Antonio. Okay, 1B, do you know that one, Antonio?
No.
What did they do to protect themselves? There's 2 things, a book picture.
They built up strong armies, submarines, also built thick walls.
Very good.
They did what?
Excellent. They built strong armies and they built city walls.
They built strong.
Okay? The answer's up here too, okay? I'll turn the light out if that helps you see it better. Okay? So they built up strong armies and they built city walls around the city. The walls made it obviously difficult for somebody to attack. You have to climb over a wall to get in, and the soldiers at the top with arrows and bows, that can make it really ruin your day trying to attack that city.
They gonna come out and do that. Oh, you ready?
Guys, I won.
So it made it very difficult for army to attack.
Ow, my foot.
Okay?
But yeah,
Good.
that was
1C.
fun. Let's play
How do you think
another
started
game.
on the strength of the empire? Change the history of
Where should I move
Mesopotamia.
you guys?
Kind of a thinking question. How did that happen?
That was pretty easy to guess.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm thinking I might do
Excuse
random.
me. Antonio's doing a good job.
Alright.
Some of you need to be quiet and listen.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, Antonio. Something one, I'm sorry. Say it again, I think you were right. Okay. Anybody else want to add to that? Okay, he reduced the conflict by having an empire. They gave him peace and stability. He reduced the conflict between the city-states. Some of the city-states would be fighting each other, and by getting control of all of them, he basically don't do that. He had a big enough army that he could tell them, stop the attacking, keep to yourself. Because we had peace and a stable government, things were more prosperous. People are spending their time building up the city instead of just trying to go tear down somebody else's. faint become prosperous. What does that teach you about your own life itself? Two people can spend time helping each other, building up themselves, making themselves better, instead of tearing the other person down all the time. You can both be much better off.
Winning, guys.
Okay? Peace works better than war if you can achieve it.
Oh, he got
Now,
my
sometimes
card.
somebody attacking you don't have a choice. I understand that. Peace still will work better than war if we can avoid it. Yes. Times of peace are always the best. Okay, let's go to question 2. What is polytheism? What is polytheism? I've got the answer up yet. Questions in your book. 2A. What is polytheism? Remember one of our words we did yesterday? What is it? Many gods. Yes, the worship of many gods.
Only 2 people.
The worship of many gods. Poly means many. In math, you have a polygon, right?
You got this.
With a polygon, many sides. Okay?
Anything I'm doing with, guys?
At least 3 or more sides have a polygon, right? Okay? So polytheism, theism means God, so polytheism is many gods.
Again.
Okay, why are the priests so important? Question 2B. Why are the priests so important, Deandres? Deandres, why are the priests so important? Why are the priests so important? You never put 2
There's another guy.
things in your head. Why was the priest so important? Attention's gonna help you out here.
Okay, the priest was really important because
Let's
they
play.
kept the king,
Let's play, guys.
they kept the king, in good spirits.
Let's go.
Okay, they were advisors to the king, that's true. What else did they do?
Those people perform religious
He
ceremonies.
licking it
They
up.
did the religious ceremonies
It's on your cheek.
to keep the gods happy. At least that's what they believed, okay? They believed there was a God for the sun, a God for the moon, a God for fresh water, a God for the salt water, a God for the wind, okay? And they believed to keep them happy, in other words, for the sun to shine and for the rain to fall, they thought they had to keep the gods happy, all these different gods. Most people don't believe that today, but they believed it then, okay?
Hold on, wait.
And the priests did all the things, the ceremonies, to try to keep the gods happy. They would do the offerings and all the ceremonies in the temples to try to keep the gods happy. Okay? So the people relied on the priests to gain the gods' favor. Okay.
Favor.
Why would rulers benefit if they claim to be chosen by the gods? If you were the ruler of the city-state and you claim that the gods chose you, how would that benefit you? Okay, if the people thought you were chosen by the gods, would that help you? Yes. People would really honor you more then. People would honor you more. They'd think, wow, you're really special. Okay? So people had a high view, a very high view of the gods. If they thought the ruler was chosen by the gods, then they would have to obey the ruler because he was put there by the gods.
We got this. We're losing.
Any question on that?
Tied.
Let's look at question
Wait.
No, we're not.
3. I'm
Hey,
gonna-
girl.
I can't see.
Question 3.
I
Don't worry about it. Okay. Cities. Okay. This is,
Go back up.
it's okay.
Wait.
You can summarize that, okay? People do what the ruler said because they didn't want to offend the God. Okay. Now it talks about the. Okay, it made a chart here. Chart here about the cities, the government, the religion. Okay. And it's asking you.
Okay, Mr. Robert. Okay, I see y'all.
At the bottom, at the bottom of the chart, write the sentence summarizing Sumerian civilization. So we're gonna, when we come back in the bathroom, no talking. Just put it over there. Come back in, please no talking. Yes, ma'am. Okay, why? Okay.